Hey kids, Invertical here. Welcome back to Factorio. Let's jump back into the game. Okay, between last and this episode, I have done a little bit of work where I just basically took the time to build all of these, or wait for all these things to build and basically put them all in. I think this one's still a ghost. This one's still a ghost model, I think. Rotate like so. Yeah. Okay. Well, that has been happening. The science has been slowly producing, and it finally completed doing the research for the electrical energy distribution, which gets me the large power poles, or the medium power poles and the large power poles. Now, the big power poles are good for moving power from great distances. Basically, wire reach of 30 means you move 30 tiles in a shot, but it supplies an extremely small area, only 4 by 4. The standard pole, I believe, is a 5 by 5, and the medium pole is a 7 by 7. But as you can see, it requires iron sticks, steel plates, and copper plates to work. So what we need to do is get some of that production going. And yes, I did reverse the belts coming up here. So now the supply belt, which was on the top, of course, this supply belt is coming up on this side, and the output belt is going down this way. Right now it's just going to here, but eventually I will merge it with these and get them all going in and get some drills going over here. I have been trying to get some drills going, but as you can see, it's I've got two. It's still producing plates very slowly, and it's still got everything is competing for the plates. Copper has ground to a halt again because these are out of fuel. I want to start getting things switched over, so I'm actually going to do is remove these, remove this whole setup actually. All of that junk can go away. This is the copper input line. I might move this pole just to get this deposit of copper over here, but I don't think I don't think that the small trace amount that's on the edge here is really going to make or break my my outputs. But what I can do is start putting mining drills along, basically along right here where the belt is going to go, and start filling that up. Unfortunately, I need to get the power going. I got to figure out how I'm going to do these. Walk around, please, Cal. There you go. But I'm thinking, which is a dangerous thing for me to do, I know, but actually let's scrap that one and we'll put it over here. Line in. Actually, this can go that way and like that. Now this is going to make iron sticks, right? And steel. There we go. We're going to put steel in like this, and it's going to merge on the far side of the belt with the what do you call it there? The You know, these things, the green, yeah, those. So this actually would need to be a long-handled inserter. Can I reach that one from here? Yes, I can. Okay. You're going to grab steel plates. And you're going to make me if I can find them. Where are you? There we go. Medium power poles. As we'll need iron sticks, steel plates, and copper plates. So this is making the iron sticks. So this should take copper plates and steel plates. Which means I'll have copper plates on one, steel plates on the other, so it'll be a long and a short coming in, and that should make those. So all I gotta do is get some steel over here, carry this trunk line along like so, and I'll need more. I need more of those. That's gonna get those cranking again, like that. Now, steel is made from cooking iron and coal. So it basically double cooks iron. So I'm just going to put 2 down here. I need to get coal in. Let me think. I need coal in. So it's iron plates will come in off of this line, like that. Coal will have to come in off of this line, like that. And then these will have to, that will put them on the far side of that line. I guess it doesn't matter. I could actually just do is this kind of thing, right? And it will pile it on both sides of this short line through these into here, and then just stack it on the one side, which is where I want it. I'm going to need more of these long-handled inserters, because these are going to export the steel. These are going to import the coal. I need one more belt right there. And then I'll need another under belt thing. Oh, that's out of belts. Fabulous, because this steel is running out and this miner is running out as well. I have to do a little bit more by hand here. Coal there, you can have some coal. We're still struggling somewhat, but we're slowly producing. Oops, my research has finished. I don't know what to do. We'll just heavy armor, start that. I'm just going to kind of plug my way through these. I have to do the automation 2. That one has to be done. The motors have to be done. To get to the construction robots, which is something down the road that I want to get to, I got a lot of research to do. I want to get these power poles running today here, so that's kind of my objective. Now, of course, the problem is getting them running without building everything in your pocket. I don't want to build everything in my pocket. I want to see if I can actually do this without doing the pocket build thing. What do you need? You need transport belts. You know what? Here's a couple of transport belts. I kind of need those. Which also means I need to build a factory over here for making pipe and steam engines as well, fairly early on, or fairly soon here anyway. But I think I might just throw that in right here, and just again it'll just store them because I want those made as well. So underground. Okay, we need an underground going from here to there. And then a belt coming in there. No, you can go in like that. This needs a splitter. Do I have a splitter on me? Probably not. I don't even think I have one queued in my thing here. Queue that. Click on this. Logistics, please. Splitter. Okay. I know I was making them right there. We'll take one of those. Now I don't think I can have it feed in from the top like that. It has to feed in like this. So I'll have to do is feed it in. And then rotate please. Belt down and around. That's going to get all the coal that these need. It's not going to matter because I don't have any power for them, but that's okay. As you can see, everything's kind of getting coal. Nothing has power, nothing's working yet, but they're getting there. Say, I need now is, I don't need those cog wheels. I do need some of those steel plates. So what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to manually make some of these by putting coal in there. I've got a science pack that I don't want. I don't know how I picked that up, but I did. Yeah, a standard power pole will cover that whole area. I'm just going to move that inserter, long-handled inserter, from the belt to the machine. And then we will take that power pole and connect it. Suppose I could connect it with this one here. Wouldn't hurt anything. Okay, so now all this needs is the steel plates and the copper plates. The copper plates we can fix by running them down this way. How am I going to get those copper plates in there? Oh dear. Therein lies a problem. This is one of the issues with the trunk line that I want copper plates off and transported down to this thing. So what I can do is I can put a belt here goes into a underground thing there to there. Okay. Inserter from there in. Now I have the ability to make let's put that there. I have the ability to make the sorting inserters, right? The filter inserter. The filter inserter requires electronic circuits, fast inserters. The fast inserters require a standard inserter and electronic circuits and iron plates. So I think what I might do is just grab a factory here. And we're just going to place a factory down over here. And first we're going to make a fast inserter by inserting some iron plate electronic circuits. And circuits. There we go. I'll take that. Thank you. That's how we change the recipe. Okay. What can I say? I don't like the whole crafting thing, you know? Inventory, give me this, please. And we're just going to put one of these right there. And we're going to whitelist copper plates, right? That's what this needs, copper plates? Yes. So it's only going to pick up copper plates. And we're just going to grab some power. There and there. Now that's just going to whip copper plates onto this belt. This should pick them up and throw them in the line. I don't care if it fills the belt with copper plates. I'm not worried about that. Now I just need the steel plate, which we haven't started manufacturing yet, but we have manually made. Hopefully manually made over here. Yes, okay. Hopefully enough of them to do the job. Ah, beautiful. It's a thing of beauty. Logistics. Give me a medium electric pole, please. These cover a substantially larger area. As you can see, it almost covers half of the entire network in one shot. I would have to place it literally right on top of that inserter. So I mean, literally I just pick that inserter up and I click that inserter, move it over one square, boom, and I put that other power pole right there. Now of course I don't have anything on the top, but if I put two more up top here, which I will shortly, that will produce those powers. Now I don't have any mediums on me yet. Where do you go? You just come over here. Oh, I see. I will be replacing a lot of these medium poles with larger ones. So there's a whole whack of them. That'll keep me going for a while. Now if I just drop one right here, it's going to pick the whole thing up and start rolling that. All of those should load up with fuel. Now I want to start getting some ore going on that belt. kind of want to run I said that would sit there. Like this. I'm just kind of laying out things right now, but this would come up like so. And in, that's not what I wanted. That. And then I could put one there, and we could start powering this stuff up. Now, as I said before, my problem is I'm probably going to start straining the power grid. You're done, just do this, and we'll carry on. Because this grid is we're getting there. We're pushing between 5 and 7 kilowatts. So it's not quite going at full tilt yet, but we're slowly getting there. Once I start ramping up production on things, I fully expect it's going to increase. Now if I have a pole here, here, and there, that should cover the steel production. There we go. We are now producing steel. So I'm going to rotate this, and I'm going to delete that and that. And this little burner assembly can come out. And I'm going to put another drill in here. Now we can take all of this out. I really wish there was a way to bulk select and delete. I'll have to figure it out. There probably is, I just haven't figured it out yet. Okay, so this line, and that can go in. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to grab that other splitter and I'm going to put that on right here and there. Now we are producing iron and very slowly producing steel. In fact, we should have steel showing up over here now, and if I click on this, I should have medium electric poles in my inventory. And I could very easily finish hooking up the entire copper side by putting down again 2 power poles from looks of things, one there and there, and we can delete those small poles because we don't need them. This small pole can come out and that can be replaced with a medium that covers all of those handlers. Now this line here is stone. Right now I'm just running it down. I'm not even doing anything with it. I could put a box down now that I have the ability to. I could probably just start making boxes, put a box down here and just start putting all of this stone brick into a box. The idea of course being that I'm going to need this stone brick to make walls. Walls will come next, will be the next thing, because I'm starting to produce more pollution with the increasing of the factory here. I'm producing more pollution. I do need to see if I get any more drills, which I do. Okay, we'll come up here. This, remember, this is our copper line going in, and I'm just going to shove them down like so. that's copper ore coming out onto this line, which should start feeding into the copper belt, which is feeding down on the copper belt on the correct side. You remember it is feeding on the inside and coming out on the outside, which is what we wanted because that was the way we had it set up originally. And now we have full belts all the way down to the end, except for this one random piece of copper that seems to have gotten on the belt, which we can take out. Again, I'm probably just going to make a box and dump all the little bits and bobs of random crap in it that I've picked up. Stuff that jams the line up in the wrong spot, that kind of thing. There, that's the only way I know of to get rid of this stuff, is just to literally shove it into machines randomly. Like the thing only puts enough in to do a recipe, it doesn't stock it fully. So I mean, you can click in a fairly good amount, get rid of it. Okay, so we're just going to put a power pole, an inserter, and iron chest, which we have 4 of, which can go there. And that will start storing stone for the time being. I do want the stone to continue producing because it's very nice to have a stockpile of anything that you need. And I think that's gonna do it for today. I knew we'd get all this hooked up. It just took a little bit of time. Now, I am going to apologize to anybody who is actually watching these videos, these channels. If you find any irregularities in the recording, for example, I'm missing days, or I'm missing episodes, or episodes aren't getting put out on a regular basis. There's a couple of reasons for it. I'm going to explain that to you real quick here. Reason number one, my computer is on its deathbed. It's I think about 7 or 8 years old already, maybe even 9, and it wasn't a high-end computer when I got it, and it's starting to show its age. The last episode of Factorio that I edited took me 90 minutes to record, and I started editing at 7:30 in the morning, 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning, and it was 2 o'clock when it finally rendered the video because it kept getting out of memory errors. It was straining so much. There's no other background programs, nothing else was happening. And I'm having that with every Factorio episode. The video is choppy. In editing, the computer really struggles. I think it's because the recording software I'm using records every single animation that's on the screen. So every piece of belt is a separate animation. Every one of those belt animations, every machine, every device, every piece of whatever. I think the plates and the things on the belt are static, but all the animations all have to be rendered, and it doesn't just render the whole screen, it renders everything. And the file memory, the recording memories for Factorio are ridiculously high. The game plays very smooth. My computer doesn't struggle at all to play the game in the slightest. I can run around, I can do whatever. I'm not even, like, it's not even sweating to play the game, but the recording on it is horrid. And it's taking way longer to record or to upload or to record than it should. Second, of course, is the upload. I deal with a internet company provider. It's called ExploreNet. Unfortunately, they bought the competition up about, I'd say about 5 years ago. They bought the only competition they had out here for a supplier up, and therefore I was forced to use them. They have a monopoly in the area, and their quality of service by far is the worst that I have encountered in my entire life from any internet service provider. It is absolute trash. Um, if you have the disprivilege of being an ExploreNet customer, you will know exactly what I mean. Their service, their internet quality, everything is garbage. It takes me almost 20 hours to upload a video. Um, in contrast, when I was in the city and I was working at my other job, at a job I used to have in the city, I could upload a video like this on this same computer for a longer length of time in about 20 to 30 minutes. I think the longest video I ever had upload in the city was 45 minutes to upload the video. Um, that's the second reason that there's interruptions in my video recording. The final reason is I've got some problems with my coworkers at work. One coworker about 3 weeks ago pulled her hamstring. So her leg is swollen up and it looks like a giant purple grape. She's back to work now and she's hobbling around on it, but she's on light duty. She can't. I mean, where I work, we don't exactly have heavy duty stuff, but I mean, she can't do practically anything. Even her old job, she can't stand for any length of time. Her leg is really buggered up and she's in bad shape. And my other coworker on Friday lost her sister in a car accident. Her sister was killed in a car accident. So she's understandably somewhat distressed and is not able to come to work, which means I have to cover a lot of extra shifts and extra duty work. And that means I don't have time off to work. Like my normal schedule was 1 day on, 1 day off, 3 days a week, which gave me a chance to do 2 or 3 videos a day, get 2 or 3 videos a day ahead of schedule. I was actually at one point I was able to maintain almost a 2-week ahead lead time, and now I'm struggling to get a video out for tomorrow. In fact, as of this recording, the Factorio video for tomorrow is still attempting to upload. So if there's variations in my service or in my videos, those are the reasons why. I hope you understand. And if you don't, well, you know, your life's probably too shallow to have to deal with it anyway then. So thanks all for watching, kids, and I hope to see you on the next episode. And thanks for watching. Good night for now.